Student, today we will discuss hybridization. Hybridization. Okay. Today we will discuss you any type of compound you can easily obtain type of hybridization. For example, this is your compound NH4 plus. Okay. In this compound, nitrogen is central atom and there is four bond. N belongs to 5 group, hence here should be 5 electron. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 electron is deficit, therefore it is plus. Okay. Again see, in ammonium central atom is N, there is 4 bond. Okay. And N belongs to 5 group, it should have 5 electron, but here is only 1, 2, 3, 4 electron. 1 electron is deficit, that's why it is plus. Now number of sigma bond is equal to 4, that's why hybridization is S plus P3, it is called sp3, very easy. Okay. Again see, ammonium compound, N is central atom, there is 4 bond. Okay, this N belongs to 5 group, but there is only 4 electron. 1 electron is deficit, therefore it is plus 1. Since number of sigma bond is 4, that's why hybridization is S1 P3, sp3. Okay. Again, next compound, this is your H2O. Here central bond is O and have 2 bond. There is 2 electron. Okay, but this belongs to 6 group. Oxygen belongs to, there is 4 more electron. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, therefore there is 2 sigma bond, plus 2 lone pair equal to 4, hence sp3. Okay, means in any compound total number of sigma bond as well as lone pair will decide their hybridization. Okay. Again see, this is your compound, O belongs to 6 group, there is only 2 bond, hence there is third one, fourth, fifth, sixth, there is 2 sigma bond and 2 lone pair, his total bond is 4, that's why it is sp3. In this way you can obtain any type of hybridization, any type. This is your NO2 plus. N belong, there is NO2. N have 4 bond. Each O atom have 2 bond. But N belongs to 5 group. There is 1 electron deficit, because therefore it is plus bond. Okay. But in central atom N there is 1 and 2. Only 2 sigma bond. 2 sigma bond, hence sp. Therefore NO2 belongs to sp hybridization. Again see, N have 4 bond, 2 with each O bond atom, and it have 5 electron, but there is only 4, that's why it is plus 1. Therefore only 2 sigma bond, hence sp. Remember, in hybridization, pi bond does not count. Only lone pair of electron as well as sigma bond count. Lone bond pi bond does not count. See, this is your compound acetaldehyde. 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 This is central atom. It belongs to 4 group. There is 4 electron. Okay. This is also belongs to 4 group. 4 electron. O belongs to 6 group. 2 electron, and so on. This carbon have how much sigma? 4. 1, 2, 3. Hence sp3. Hence sp3 hybridization. This carbon have 1, 2, 3 sigma and 1 pi. Hence only 3. Hence this carbon belongs to sp2. Okay. This is the easiest method to determine hybridization. Very easy. Again, this is your ethyl alcohol. Ethyl alcohol. Ethyl alcohol. Okay. This is central carbon, central oxygen. Carbon belongs to 4 group. Therefore, there is 4 electron. Okay. Electron is okay. Also belongs to 4 group, 4 electron. But this is, there is 2 bond only, 2 electron. But HO belongs to 6 group. There is 4 more remaining electron. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, this O belongs to 6 group. But this O have only 2 electron here. There is 4 more electron. Hence there is 4 sigma. Hence sp3. Here also 4 sigma sp3. It has 1 sigma, 2 sigma, lone pair, lone 4. Therefore, it is also sp3 with 2 lone pair. In this way, you can obtain each and every compound. See, this is your phosphate PO4 minus 3. Very easy. Central atom is P. And there is 4 atom. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. O is double bond, negative, negative, negative. This is the structure of phosphate. 4 दूनी 8 minus 3. It is plus 5, plus 5. Therefore, this is 5 bond. This oxidation number of phosphate is here plus 5. 4 दूनी 8 minus 3 plus 5. Hence there is 5 bond. 5 bond. And there is only 1 bond. 1 bond. Okay. 1 bond. 1 bond. But it belongs to 6 group. 5 remaining electron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Here also there is 1 electron. 5 remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Here also only 1 electron. Remaining 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, here octet is complete. This belongs to 5 group. Hence 5 electron. No problem. Okay. But in this case, 2, 4, 2 plus 2, 4 plus 2, 6 and only 7. Therefore, 1 electron is deficit and extra 1 electron. Therefore, it is negative. Therefore, it is negative. Therefore, it is negative. Now see, central atom is phosphorus. It has 1 sigma, 2 sigma, 3 sigma. Hence, total bond, total sigma bond is equal to 4. Hence, sp3. Also remember, number 2 point. Remember, only central atom take part in hybridization. Also remember, only central atom take part in hybridization. And third one, there should be at least three atoms in a compound. Okay. First point, in hybridization, pi bond does not count. Number 2 point, only central atom take part in hybridization. Third point, there should be at least 3 atoms in compound. Compound having 2 atoms does not have any hybridization. For example, see. This is your I2. No hybridization, because there is only 2 atoms. But I3 plus have hybridization, because 3 atoms. We remember, for hybridization there should be at least 3 atoms. Therefore, this I2 have no hybridization, this have hybridization. See, this is your I. In addition to this I, there is 2 more I. Okay. This iodine belongs to 17 group, means 7 group. There should be 7 electron, but here it is only 2 electron. 1, 2. Remaining 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay. Again see, this I belongs to 7 group, but at present it have only 2 electron, remaining 5 electron. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now this have 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, 9 electron. 9. There is 1 more electron, then octet. More. 1 more than octet. Hence last electron occupy plus charge. Now this central atom have 1 sigma, 2 sigma, 1 lone pair and 2 lone pair. 2 bond pair and 2 lone pair. Total is 4 pair. Hence it have sp3. So this is the easiest method to determine hybridization. Each and every compound you can obtain. This is the most easiest and simplest method to determine any type of compound. See, this is your sulfate SO4 minus 2. As we know, hybridization belongs to central atom. There is sulfur. Sulfur have plus 6 charge. Oxidation number of sulfur is plus 6. 4 into 2, 8 minus 2 plus 6 charge. Hence there should be 6 bond. 6 bond. 2 to 4 and 5 and 6. See, this is your structure of sulfate ion. Here oxidation number of sulfur is 6. Therefore, it has 6 bond. 2, 4, 5 and 6. Okay. And only 1 bond, hence negative. In this central atom, there is 1 sigma, 2 sigma, 4 sigma. Okay. 1, 2, 3 and 4 sigma. 4 bond pair. Sigma. 4. Hence sp3. Okay. Similarly, you can obtain SO3 minus 2, sulfite ion. In this case, sulfur have plus 4 charge. 3 × 6 minus 2 plus 4 charge. Here sulfur have plus 6 charge. Oxidation number of sulfur is plus 6. But in case it is plus 4. Therefore it have only 4 bond. 4 bond. 2, 3 and 4. See, very important. 1 bond, 2 bond, 3 and 4 bond. But sulfur belongs to 6 group. But it take part here only 4 electron. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hence 2 remaining electron as lone pair. Therefore it has 1 sigma, 2 sigma, 3 sigma and 1 lone pair. 3 sigma and 1 lone pair. Total is 4, hence sp3. Therefore, this sulfide also has sp3 hybridization. So, in this method you can easily and very simply obtain any type of hybridization in any compound. But remember, only single atom take part in hybridization. There should be at least 3 atoms and pi bond does not take part in hybridization. Next example, XeF2, XeF4, XeF6. See, this is your xenon belongs to inert gas. Okay, Xe, there is 2 bond. Xe, there is 4 bond. In this case, same central atom but 6 bond. See, this xenon belongs to 8 group, but only 2 electrons take part. That is remaining 6 electron. As lone pair. Okay. So 1 sigma, 2 sigma, 3 lone pair. 2 sigma plus 3 lone pair. Total is 5. Here there is 4 electron used. Remaining electron is 4 more. 1 lone pair and 2 lone pair. See, this xenon belongs to 18 group, 8 group. Outermost orbit have 8 electron. The 4 electron is as bond pair and remaining 4 as lone pair. 1, 2, 3, 4 bond pair and 2 lone pair. That is 6 sigma. And here same central atom xenon, 1 electron, 2 electron, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 electron used in bond formation. 2 electron remain as lone pair. There is 6 plus 1 means 7. So in this case, in these 3 cases, same central atom xenon and same site atom, but in the form of dual, tetra and 6 it has 5 sigma bond and lone pair, hence S1, P3 and D1. Therefore, hybridization is sp3d. Here it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Hence 1s, 3p and d2 means sp3 d2. And here 7, 1s, 3p and 3d, hence sp3d3. Okay, therefore it is type of hybridization is sp3d, sp3d2 and sp3d3. Very easy method to obtain type of hybridization. Very easy. Again we will see some more compound. SeF2 and SeF4. This is your compound, sulfur fluoride. Sulfur have 2 bond, belongs to 6 group, hence there is 4 more electron as lone pair. Here sulfur have 4 bond. 4 electron is used, hence 2 more electron as lone pair. Okay, there is 1 sigma, 2 sigma and 2 lone pair. The 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Here 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. Hence it is sp3 and it is sp3d. Okay, so in this method you can obtain very easily type of hybridization, but remember only central atom take part in hybridization and pi bond does not take part in hybridization, and for hybridization only pi bond does not count. Okay, now see any compound, CO2 for example, CO2. Here carbon is central atom and oxidation number of carbon is +4, hence have 4 bond. Okay, 4 bond. Okay, carbon belongs to 4 group and already 4 electron used, therefore there is no lone pair. Here is only 2 sigma bond, therefore sp. See, this CO2 have 4 bond because oxidation number of carbon is +4. Okay, there is no lone pair because carbon belongs to 4 group and there is already 4 electron, no lone pair, hence 2 sigma bond, hence sp. See, carbon monoxide have no hybridization because it have only 2 atoms. For hybridization there should be at least 3 atoms, either same type or different type in a compound. See, this is your any example. IF3, IF5 and IF7. There is 4 type of compound. For it is interhalogen compound. IF, IF3, IF5, IF7. In all these central atom is iodine. Okay, iodine. There is only 1 bond with F. In this case there is 3 bond with F. There is 5 bond with F. There is 7 bond with F. See, this IF have only 2 atom, therefore have no sigma bond hybridization. But this IF3, 3 electron use, there is remaining 4 electron, 1, 2, 3, 4 as lone pair, because iodine belongs to 7 group. Okay, 2 electron is used with the 3 electron, there is remaining 4 electron as lone pair. There is how much bond? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 bond. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 bond. Hence sp3d. See here. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 electron remain as it is as a lone pair. Hence 5 plus 1, 6 bond. Hence sp3d2. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Already all 7 electron used. Hence 7. Hence sp3d3. Okay. So this is the easiest method to obtain type of hybridization. Okay. Now we will discuss shape and geometry of hybridization. See, For SP, geometry will be linear. For SP2, geometry will be triangular. For SP3, geometry will be tetrahedral. Okay. Similarly, for SP3D, trigonal bipyramidal. Okay. Trigonal bipyramidal and bipyramidal, trigonal bipyramidal, regular, trigonal bipyramidal. For tetrahedral, it will be like this, tetrahedral. Okay, tetrahedral. For triangular, regular, this one, and for linear, it is regular. So for SP, regular shape is linear. Okay. For triangular, regular shape is this one. For SP3, regular shape is tetrahedral. For SP3, tetragonal bipyramid. Similarly, SP3D2, it is 6. Okay. Either square planar, bipyramidal. Okay. Also called octahedral. This one, a square above and below. Now last one, SP3D3, 7. It is pentagonal bipyramidal, pentagonal, 5 and below and above. This is regular shape. See,